Yo, what's up? I just want to go over. I want to make my update for basically my bow build since my original build was pretty much my bare minimum. So I wanted to go over like the upgrades I've all been going for, etc. So I went with fledgling reservations. Basically, this makes me have a haste, anger, grace. I end up like putting grace back on because I feel like a lot of like evade would make me not die. Since I don't know. At first, like the build was way ZHP, but that's kind of how it was designed in a sense. I just wanted basically the boss to not take long, but I guess everyone's seen Fortress. Like Yoke is cheap, so it's not that big of a deal to like kill the boss as much anymore. Like you basically just kill the boss to make the map free. Of course, like +2 arrow bow. My bow definitely could be like better, but it's essence tier 2, tier 1. It's good enough for now. And then I end up like my taming swap was for this, which is amethyst ring. Of course, using Conjurer's Touch with it. This fixes your int, and it gives you damage, of course. And then you're gonna need like Elite Res. I mean, there's like a few options you can definitely go though. You don't need the Elite Res. You could go for Chaos Res, which if you go for Chaos Res, there you would just instead of using a Chaos Res 12 passive, you would just use a second one of these. It's really annoying to make these though. That's as you see here, like my 12 passive's really settled because rolling a perfect one of these actually is so like it's so time consuming. For Lethal Pride, just went with the standard, the best one, 16491. I sniped this early on. It was really cheap. It was only like 20 divines. Normally these are like, I don't know, over 100, 200. Versus 12 passive. It's just all normal stuff. The main different thing this league for the tree at least was we have the new Unnatural Instinct, which when I saw this, I was like, I have to use this because when you get every notable. So basically, what this does is it's gonna give you a frenzy charge, it's gonna give you a power charge. These nodes are kind of whatever, but I mean, it still gives you something. You get suppression and life here. You get this life node. You get this crit node. Insane value. Like these were pretty expensive though. I don't know if they still are. Let's see. Oh my god, wait, they went way up. Dude, there were 28 divines yesterday, and right as of this video, there's 79. I wonder what happened. Of course, Ancestral Vision. We overcap our res, or not our res, but our spell suppression. So then we get ailment cap. I have Grace, Anger, Watcher's Eye, Oath of Spring. I feel like Oath of Spring's the best Forbidden Flame in Flesh since I'm back Deadeye. Basically, the way I see it, you stay Warden until your boss damage is good enough to play Deadeye. Because the Warden advantage over Deadeye is pretty much just killing the boss faster, which at some point, your gear's going to be good enough where you don't need that. Once I hit that point, I switched. I take these as my nodes. I just pressed this bloodline when I did that boss, but I don't know. Maybe eventually there's some like tech here. Like maybe I take this for 15% less fizz damage. I'm not sure really. I could definitely see that if I'm doing like some sort of Titanic farm if they buff any of it. Since there is the buffs coming next week. But I don't know. It's very, very standard tree outside of this Unnatural Instinct. And then I personally went with Utmost for Amulet. I feel like the Amulet options on Deadeye are all pretty bad. I end up getting this one for a good deal, so. And then bow, it's just all normal stuff, like +1 arrow bow. These are really easy to craft. And I feel like the bow actually is easier to craft now too, because you can use the Foulborn Exalted Orbs to get the third suffix or third prefix, which that's what I've been using lately instead of reforging. But you can still like for the third prefix either reforge or use Foulborn. On this one in particular, I essenced, hit T2 lightning, then Foulborn, and then we hit T1 cold. So we got pretty lucky there. That's the moment when you're wishing you like actually went for T1 lightning, but you know, happens. Then what I ended up doing, I realized that I had open sockets, so we just went for Abyss Jewels. And Abyss Jewel, in my opinion, for this build is the best way to get Corrupted Blood. Or you have to use it on like an 80 Divine Unnatural Instinct. You're probably never going to see a Corrupted Blood on that. But I get Corrupted Blood here and I get Phasing. Because Phasing, when you're using Headhunter, is pretty annoying in the sense of you're going to like steal Frostwall sometimes and then you just can't walk through it. And you're going to get stuck. And then These were pretty cheap. I don't know if they still are, but the tree kind of prints these pretty hard, so you can get like all evasion. I'm pretty sure you could set up a tree. I'm not exactly sure what it would look like, but you get all evasion, 2 T1 reses, and suppress. Like, this character's like Omega suppress overcapped, but probably fine. Like, I was thinking about dropping, maybe we just drop the evasion life or something. Since we need the thick skin down here, like the wheel for... We need that for evasion cap, or evasion cap, ailment cap. Like, ailment, we basically ailments with this, this wheel, and then an ancestral vision. But other than that, I mean, obviously just unique Flasca array. My Quicksilver is kind of scuffed still, but that's basically everything. It's pretty standard. Like, the biggest change I feel like for Deadeye this league was this Unnatural Instinct. This is pretty strong. I think it's like one of the strongest like spots you can put it. But other than that, that's basically the build. As you see here, I have like almost 5k HP. Like, I feel pretty tanky. Like, we have Chaos Res cap with this basically. I'm like slightly under because I actually dropped the Chaos Res to get the Abyssal socket here, but you know. And then Evade's like almost capped. I think it's like 93% or something on Pob, I want to say, with blind. But we're really close there. Ailment cap. But that's basically how I made my character for now. We'll see where I go from here. This is probably the last update before like I get a Fizz bow and go the Fizz version, since whenever that gets crafted, we're gonna like I'm gonna start saving up for Mir now to craft that. Since I've been pretty much dumping all my divines I get into this character, as you see. Like, basically, I'd say this character's like nearly fully done. Outside of like maybe you get a better bow. It's a pretty good like stopping point in terms of upgrades for this character, and then we can go Fizz convert. That's kind of my plans now for the next like day or two, and then we'll see what happens from there. And then we'll see also whenever they do the buff patch. I'll try to make an update video for what strats I think are going to be good with the new update patch. I'll probably just do like a live reaction to that, and then make that into a video. But other than that, that's basically all my changes for this league. Everyone want to see the update video? I can put my PoE Ninja in the comments so you can kind of see my in the description so you can see my upgrade path. Since obviously it's like there's a lot to go from day 1 absolute minimum able to do T17 all the way to like what this character's became now, since pretty good now. But that's basically it. That's it. We can do.
Yes, business is booming.
And then I guess I assume everyone just knows like this league's boxes galore. But other than that, see you guys in the next one.